4 ingredients, a mother-in-law. First meeting. I asked 5 AIs what to cook. Every single one of them had an opinion about where I'm from. 3 versions only. Default models. 2 scores, commitment and funny. Highest score wins unless I overrule it. Gemini gives me 2 choices. Same dish. The only difference is how thick to slice a banana. Then it tells me to caramelize the onions for 15 minutes. It takes 45 in the real world Gemini. It calls the dish Persian inspired. Then it slaps a Syrian name tag on it. Gemini also gives me an entire section on how to spin it to my mother-in-law. 3 for commitment since it commits hard to the lie but hedges with 2 choices. 1 for funny for the spinning suggestion. ChatGPT also gives me 2 choices for 1 dish. It assumes I'm desperate and that I owe her an apology. Then suggests I'm going to fail regardless. ChatGPT doesn't give the onions enough time to caramelize either. It tells me to use whatever fat I have in the house. The only fat I have is on my belly. 1 for commitment, since 2 choices and an apology is barely trying. 2 for funny, for how unhinged the whole thing is. Claude gets poetic. The starch will marry with the oil and pomegranate paste. 1 marrying 2? That's progressive. It illustrates the recipe with a photo of a different dish, chili oil pasta. Yet Claude is the only one that gets the onions right. Slow, patient, no fixed number. 4 for commitment, since it's 1 clean answer and the only technically correct one. 1 for funny, for the wrong image. Copilot tells me to light a candle or set the table nicely. So if I light a candle, the table is allowed to be a mess. Also, people usually light a candle for a date. I'm not dating my mother-in-law. Then it tells me where I live. Why do you need to reveal my location every time? And as always, there are emoji headers. 2 for commitment, since the candle advice contradicts its own logic. 2 for funny, for suggesting I date my mother-in-law. DeepSeek opens by calling the bananas sad. Thanks for the diagnosis. It tells me not to panic. I wasn't. Then it forces me to lie unnecessarily. And it tells me al dente is your friend. You are my friend. DeepSeek commits so hard it invents a family trick that's 10 minutes old. And the onions, same wrong number as Gemini and the rest. 5 for commitment, since it goes further than anyone. Invents a tradition, never hesitates, never hedges. 2 for funny, for the sad bananas, and for going the extra mile for my sake. 5 AIs looked at the question and decided I need a Middle Eastern flavor profile. And every single one of them decided I was nervous, maybe guilty. I never said I was feeling guilty. I asked what to cook. DeepSeek scores highest, 7 points, but Claude wins for actually caramelizing the onions. So what should I ask them next? Best one in the comments becomes an episode. 1 problem, 1 prompt, 0